This is the one and only Carl Coulanges for the Sports Hit List by the fans and for the fans. I'd like to thank all our fans for watching our content. Like, subscribe, share on YouTube, Instagram, SoundCloud. Definitely support the Sports Hit List content. Again, it's just regular fans talking about sports. That's what we love. Today I'm here to briefly touch upon Paul Pierce and his comments about Dwyane Wade. And as much as I always try to defend, everyone who knows me and who follows the Sports Hit List knows Paul Pierce is my favorite player. And, I've followed his whole career. He's been my GOAT. He's been my MVP. And I'm tired. I don't need to explain why. And people question why out of all the players. He's my guy. Paul Pierce, I've been, again, following his whole career. At the same time, now Paul Pierce on TV, he says some things that I just roll my eyes at, and I'm just like sitting here trying to defend him, and there's nothing really to defend. And I joke around, and of course everybody knows I say foolery, I say crazy things, but there's a limit. There's a limit to that craziness. And Paul, like I said, you're my guy, but just keep it 100% real. Keep it 100% that you did not have a better career than Dwyane Wade. And Jalen Rose called you out on that. It's just, we deal with, shout out to my guy Mike Miller, which I'm hating right now, but we deal with facts and emotions. And I truly think Pierce is just dealing with emotions. Maybe he just wanted to become relevant and say something to keep people talking about him. Or maybe my boy people say is that he didn't get the farewell tour that he thought he deserved, even though I don't think he deserved one except for the one he received in Boston. He wasn't going to get that superstar treatment because Pierce is not liked around the league. Nobody really likes Paul Pierce. And that's just the truth. Right? Pun not intended. He's just not the truth. People don't like Paul Pierce. So they weren't going to celebrate. That's the first thing. They weren't going to celebrate him around the league. Pierce is very arrogant. He's very cocky. And that's just been who he is. That's just he's been like that since. There's nothing humble about Paul Pierce. No disrespect. I've never seen Paul. We saw this a few years ago when it came down to the whole IT video tribute, and Paul Pierce said it was his night. When have you ever seen Paul Pierce be humble? Like that's just not him. So I don't think, him even saying those comments about Dwyane Wade, it's just not like Pierce is not going to, put, if they're going to make a comparison, he's not going to put somebody else over him, in terms of that positioning. But I'm not that surprised what he said. And I think it's just hilarious. What's the funny part about it is how everyone is up in the storm and going crazy about his comments, knowing damn well the truth is Dwyane Wade did have a better career. Even though I don't personally like Dwyane Wade on court and what he did to our team over the big three Miami era and the rivalries we had in the playoffs. And the fact that I can't stand the banana boat. But overall, if you're looking at the career-wise, yes, Dwyane Wade had a way better career. A scoring champion, all-NBA team, all-NBA defensive team, leading the league in steals. He definitely did 22 a game over Pierce's 19. He definitely did have a better career than Paul Pierce. I'm not going to sit here and deny that. I just think it's funny that people are making this story way more than what it is. But that's just the media. That's what they do. They're going to drop narratives and get us fans going and talking about it. Pierce just ends up looking really bad, and I have to try to defend it. But there's nothing really for me to defend. I mean, I'm sorry. Like I said, as much as I may joke around and say, yeah, Pierce is better than Wade, yeah, no, not happening. It's an interesting conversation. It's interesting to look at Pierce now on TV. And again, some of the things he says, I'm kind of just rolling my eyes. I'm just like, I get what you're doing because you're on the media. You're trying to, stir the pot. But, bruh, come on. There's a limit to what you say. And like I said, Pierce, you're my guy, man. You're my guy. You're my favorite player all time. Nothing but respect for your game and what you did for Boston. But sometimes there's some debates where you just plead the fifth. Just rather than not putting yourself above someone else, just plead the fifth because the facts are there, the numbers are there. Overall, better player. I think Pierce is definitely a superstar in Boston, but he's not. He's not that. He's a star, I guess, in the league, 10-time All-Star. He was never a superstar in the league, and I've said that countless and countless amount of times. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on that. People could agree, disagree. That's what I'm here to do is just, start the debate. But there's really no debate here. It's just a matter of why did Pierce say what he said. So Check us out, the Sports Hit List, by the fans and for the fans. Thank you for everyone who watches our content, our vlogs, our videos. We're just here trying to supply content for fans who love to talk about sports. That's just the environment. That's just the culture. You know what it is. And I'll talk to you guys soon.